Hey everybody, VikesRule here with another deck guiding gameplay video. Today's deck is Fizz Aphelios, also known as Aphelios in some ways, so you'll see why. I've got the deck code down in the description if you want to give the deck a shot yourself, and then if you're also looking for just gameplay footage, don't really care about the overview, you can head on over to the game number 1 timestamp. Alright, let's talk a little bit about the deck, what's included in it, kind of what the general game plan is, and then we'll also talk about the mulligan phase and kind of what you should do for certain matchups. Alright, so this deck, of course, runs Fizz and Aphelios as the two champions, and so kind of your game plan is to stack up these attached units with the your Fae synergy you have here onto Fizz or another attacker like Assistant Librarian, and kind of get in for some elusive or double attack damage without your opponent can really deal with. So you're really just kind of comboing these units together, a lot of good Fae synergy along with them, some spell synergy to kind of help push damage in a couple turns to get, lethal to your opponent. So really, Fizz is kind of the star of the deck. He's a 1-man 2/1, and what the great ability that he has is when you cast a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me elusive this round. So not only does he gain elusive, but he also removes any targeted skills and spells on him. So it's really hard to kill Fizz, really hard to deal with him, and so that's kind of what we're taking advantage of in this deck. And then he levels up when you've cast 6 or more spells. And then Aphelios is his partner in crime. So he's a 3-man 3/3 with the Nightfall effect. Pick a moon weapon to create in hand. And then each round, the first time you play 2 other cards, create the phase moon weapon in hand if you don't already have one. So he's really good for getting those moon weapons. Very flexible in terms of what you're doing with those. So you can either get lifesteal, overwhelm to your unit, or you can do a third one is deal 3 to an enemy unit. You can stun an enemy follower. Or excuse me, an enemy unit. If it's a follower, you stun it for another round after. And you also could summon a random 2 cost from your region. So those are the 5 different moon weapons you can do. And so very flexible in how you want to approach that. And so he's a really good partner for Fizz. And then he levels up when you've cast 4 or more moon weapons. All right, then let's get into the followers. So we've got 2 of Yordle Squire, 1-mana 2/1 with creating a tiny spear or tiny shield in hand. So typically you want that tiny spear, which gains +1/+0. Tiny shield will give you granted +0/+1. So either attack or defense you can add. Typically you want that tiny spear to give a boost to Fizz or whoever your attacker is. Then we also run 3 of Assistant Librarian, so it's a Fae unit. So 2-mana 2/2 with Fated, and then Nexus Strike ability, draw a spell that costs 3 less. So really strong attacker in this type of deck. The Fated is really nice. We're able to buff him up pretty good, and so he's really a strong attacker. We also run 3 of Conchologist, 2-mana 2/1. I know that card art has 2 health. He actually has been nerfed to 1. Play effect, manifest a spell with from your regions that cost 3 or less. So getting extra spells in, very flexible in what you're approaching with that. Then we also run Grandfather Fae, so another Fae unit, 2-mana 1/2 with ability that when summoned, create a Hungry Owlcat in hand, and then when you summon another Fae, grant it +1/+0. So very good card in terms of like what it can do, very synergistic with all your Fae units, and so a really strong card. And then Gleaming Lantern is kind of what really sets this deck apart. So 3-mana 3/3 Fae, and then when each round the first Fae you play costs 2 less, so it helps you not only go wide, but also cheapens all these other attached units when you're able to play these, so you can get them for a cheaper cost. So really strong card getting this on the field. All right, then we go into our attached units. So we've got 2 of Rainbow Fish, 4-mana Fae with 4-mana 2/1 Fae with elusive, so gets whatever attached unit elusive, which is really nice for things like the Hungry Owlcat, of course, which is the 2/1 for 1 mana with Spell Shield. And then it also works on things like Assistant Librarian or even Aphelios, whoever your attacker is. Keep in mind, Fizz will get elusive when you cast a spell, so you don't really need the Rainbow Fish on Fizz. Typically, you want to have Papercraft Dragon on Fizz. Alright, and then let's talk about Papercraft Dragon. So 5-mana 2/2 Fae with double attack. So he's what you're really wanting to put on Fizz. So you think about it, Fizz starts with 2 attack. Getting the Papercraft Dragon gives him 2 more attack because of the attached units stats get added. So that gets him up to 4 attack, and then if he's double attacking, so assuming he's not blocked, that's 8 damage to the enemy nexus. So really strong right off the bat. It's almost half the health just from that alone. Alright, and of course you can pay Papercraft on other units as well, but typically you want to get this on something like Fizz, which has the elusive, and so he can get in without being blocked. Keep in mind, Overwhelm will, if you can able to get Overwhelm from like the Moon Weapon from Aphelios, that can partner with the Papercraft to push damage even if you're blocked. Alright, then let's talk about the spells. So we run 3 of Phase Sprout, so 1 mana burst speed, Manifest a Fae, and grant it +1/+1. So extremely strong card. Not only is 1 mana burst speed, which helps trigger for Fizz, but also can generate all these Fae units, like all the ones we already have, like Papercraft Rainbow Fish, and so you're able to kind of get a really nice value from that. Alright, then we also run 1 of Trinket Trade, so 1 mana burst speed, so you manifest an Autopus, or 1 of 2 spells from your region that cost 3 or less. So usually we're wanting to get some spells, some other cheap spells with this Trinket Trade. Alright, then we run 2 of Flame Spitter, 2 mana burst speed, grant an ally +2/+0 and impact. So helps you push damage. I mean, you can think about this on Fizz. It's a really nice addition to that. And then Guiding Touch, we run 2 of these, so 2 mana burst speed, heal an ally or Nexus 2, draw 1. So really we're looking for that draw is really what that's benefiting us. The heal can sometimes be helpful in certain situations as well. Alright, then we run 3 of Pale Cascade, 2 mana burst speed, give an ally +1/+1 this round, and then Nightfall effect draws 1 as well. So more draw, and also that added +1/+1 is really nice. So very, very good card in this deck. Then we run 3 of Pokey Stick, so 2 mana fast speed, deal 1 anything, draw 1, so it's a guaranteed draw. It can go face as well, so push a little bit extra damage. Alright, and then we also run 2 of Hush, so 3 mana burst speed, silence a unit this round. So really good for clearing out elusive units. If your opponent has one down, you can kind of hush it, and then you're able to get in a good attack usually. So a lot of flexibility. You know, if the opponent's got a really big unit that's been buffed up, you can also hush it. So again, of course, it's also burst speed there. So as far as the mulligan phase goes and kind of what you're looking for, you're wanting your Fae units, like Grandfather Fae, Gleaming Lantern, Assistant Librarian are really good keeps. Aphelios is also good to get early game to kind of start getting those moon weapons cycled. Fizz is good to have early, but you don't really want to play him too early. You want to make sure you're able to protect him. So you don't want to just throw him out there on turn 1 with no protection at all. He's typically going to come down, you know, turn 4, turn 5, even maybe a little bit later than that. Once you're able to get like an attached unit, especially on him, to kind of help get the benefit from his elusive and his ability. So that's kind of what you're looking for early game, is just kind of your units. You know, keeping a spell or 2 in hand is nice as well. If you've got Fizz on the board, you definitely want to don't want to just play him out there again with no spell backup. So it's really important to kind of protect him as much as you can, because he's really your main win condition. And then as far as, you know, which type of deck you're playing against, you know, against aggro, you're definitely wanting your units early just to kind of help build a board, kind of protect. Aphelios is really good early game against aggro because he can get the lifesteal, and he can also get the removal moon weapons. So he's really good as well. And then against any like control or other type of deck, you know, you're just trying to get your game plan going. You're trying to get your attached units, get your phase going, and really flood the board with them and kind of overwhelm your opponent. Alright, so that's going to do it for the intro part of the video. Let's go ahead and get into some games. Alright, up against... Whew, man. Ziggs, Katarina, Gnar. Okay, probably an aggro deck. Keep Yodel Squire. This is an early game unit. Okay, yeah. Definitely an aggro deck we're up against right now. Okay, go ahead and get this guy. Yeah, I think we'll just still do the spear. I think we still want to have our own game plan here. Okay. Okay. See, let's pass first. See if they want to do something here. Stone Stackers. Okay. Alright, let's get Conchologist down. Stress Defense could be good. None of these other ones are doing anything, so I'll go Stress Defense there. Alright. Fortunately, we don't have any more phase to take advantage of the Gleaming Lantern. Okay. I think I'm still going to go ahead and get it down just because it can block into some of these things, so we can at least trade. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we're just gonna try to get Aphelios down now. Let's see what we can do here. Lifesteal will be really handy. I was gonna do that, but I think I gotta go with lifesteal now. I think we gotta try this here. Could go Fervor and kill this. That's the one bat downside. Okay. Could go ahead and get this down too. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll do this here. I'll go ahead and get this in. Since he's gonna get this, he's already flipping, so we might as well get the heal while we can. Don't we stress defense as well? Okay. Alright, that's pretty nice. Okay. So we have stress defense. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it to try to keep this thing alive. At the very least, it's blocking damage, even if he has a way to kill it. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and pass now. Still at full health, so that's pretty nice. He's gonna get this thing leveled up again, thanks to this poppin'. But, you know, stuff happens, right? Alright, we can get this in for free, so let's go do that. Dactyl, oh man, that's pretty rough. Alright, I think we gotta kill that thing. I think that's what we gotta do. I don't think we can let that thing level up. I think that's gonna be too much to deal with for sure. See what he wants to do here. Can he have things like Fervor, right? But the good news is we're still pretty healthy, thanks to that, the Fae, the Lifesteal Fae, which was really nice. Tasty Fae Folk, I believe. Alright. Severn's probably going to be worth it at some point. Could even do it right now, actually, but I guess it's not that fantastic for us. Alright, we'll get in with Fizz. Everything else will hold back. Could do this here, and if he blocks with Nara, we get Flame Spitter. He might just block with one of these, but that's fine with me. Okay. Nice. Okay, we get a free draw. Sounds good to me. Okay. So he does get to pull Aphelios. So that is the downside. Okay. Don't think we really need this anymore. I think kind of fizzes our game plan now. Couldn't see if we get like stress defense maybe. Quicken. I mean, he still gets the overwhelm, right? But that could actually be useful, honestly. So he still gets 6 damage in. I think it might be worth it though. Get Fizz leveled up. Got Severum now for Fizz. Alright, let's get him down. Let's take a stun. Okay. I do want to keep everything else up for now.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Do I care about this thing? Could do this, but it's just like, why keep that around? So I can do 6, I can get up to 8. Let's do... Can't quite get there without that, but that's okay. We'll let that happen. Okay, we'll pass here. Okay, so he's got Teeny Dactyl. Alright, so now we can play out some stuff here. That's gonna be really good. Alright, so I don't think I want to keep all our mana up right now. Sure, it's fine. Alright. Problem is if he's got like a... So we do this here. What's he doing? He's doing 8. I think we have to commit... if he's got wall up, it's so bad for us though. It's just so bad for us. Because we don't have a way to get around it. Okay, nice. Okay, that should be enough for us to win now. This deck shouldn't run any healing. Okay, so we'll go ahead and that to here since he... Okay. Nice, we got him. Excellent. Alright, up against Feel the Rush. Definitely want to keep that. I guess we can keep... We are attacking on 1s, so maybe getting in some damage is fine. Okay. Got the rainbow fish there. Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll go ahead and get down our Gleaming Lantern here. Okay, alright, get in for 6. Okay, sure. Alright. Start with this here. Maybe a second rainbow fish could be nice. Attach it here. Just plays around avalanche at least. Okay. Alright, try to get in for 9. Could have a vengeance or something. Okay, nice. No vengeance. Alright, he's just going all in for this. Okay. Um. Hmm. 3 to 4 doesn't do anything. Stunning an enemy might be okay. Because he plays down like the... Alright. We might go for the, hit that stairs next. Okay, avalanche. Double avalanche, maybe? Okay, so no hit that stairs at least. So I'm guessing he was going to go with another, only one cost. So clearly he's going to have another thing, right? Another avalanche maybe, yep, okay. So we can heal here. We can do this here. Yeah, the Vile Feast as well. Okay, he does have a Vile Feast. Interesting he plays that now instead of waiting, but okay.
Just follow the yellow light. Easy.
Okay. Guess we'll go with this here. Let's see, he's gonna have like freezes and stuff, right? Like a lot of things he can have. Okay. That's not enough, quite enough. Alright, we got him. Nice. Okay, we got there.
Don't think I know that one.
Alright, up against Victor Riven. Okay. This looks pretty good, honestly. I think that's fine with me. Okay.
I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in the boat.
Do I trade the Fizz? Fuck it, I'm gonna trade the Fizz. I think they're the aggro deck, so I wanna like stop him from doing as much damage as he can. Grandfather fade down. Okay, nice. Get a free attack in. Okay. Alright. So we can get both our Librarian and our Hungry Owlcat down. Start with the Hungry Owlcat. Hold up enough mana for other things. Dreamweaver, sure. Could actually just do this. And then get Fizz down too. Because this can block that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I kind of like, attacking in here. Getting some damage going.
Your fate was written.
So ordinary. Inferior design.
You could have a thing for Fizz, right? I think that's fine. Keep up mana, protect Fizz. Okay, now with one, he can't have anything else, so we'll go ahead and do this now. Guess Thermo Beam, but I'm not worried about that. We'll start with Calibrum here. Can get rid of his cat. Papercraft Dragon is really nice. Get that on Fizz soon. See if he opens with anything. Okay, Niandra. Alright, definitely killing this one then. Go ahead and get a stun. Okay.
Just follow the yellow light. Easy.
Okay, we'll let him do that. That's fine with me. Alright. Let's start with this here. Getting 2 costs is fine.
Nothing's more exciting than an unsolved mystery.
Wanna see a trick?
Getting in for 3 doesn't seem that great, but I think if we do this, we can trade. That seems fine to me. Okay. Ambush is pretty good for him. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Did not play around the ambush, but that's alright. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Another moon weapon. Lifesteal I think will be good. Could have done the 3 to follow her. Actually, that might have been better, to be honest. Dragon's costless, okay. Get this guy down. Yeah, I should have definitely... Oh, he's still stunned. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do anything here? Maybe I heal and let's look for something. Pokey stick. Okay. I think that's fine. He's definitely got to play this, right? Like, almost guaranteed he's going to be playing that. Okay. Okay, so he does have Challenger, so we can't really do much. I think we gotta kind of let him challenge what he wants to challenge. If he wants to challenge anything. Okay. Yeah. Quick attack, okay. Alright, interesting. He goes for Aphelios. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Go ahead and do... You here, maybe?
To serve the greater good.
Okay. Start with this. We really don't have that great of a... Well, it could be good.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
We may need that at some point. I don't know if we can win this at this point now that we've lost our champs. We just go all in. Flame Spitter, we've got other things we can play here.
Is that all you got? Target you, pets! Publish or perish.
Okay, Alright, let's try this here. There's Fizz. That would have been really nice last turn. There you go, Fearsome. Okay, he must be going with the Ruined Reckoner. I guess I should have held up the the wallop. Alright. Oh, he's just going for that? Okay, sure, that makes sense. Okay, I guess that why the wallop was good. Yeah, he's got Ruined Reckoner. Okay, I definitely messed up by not keeping up wallop. Alright, up against Ezreal Pirates, basically. Alright, I'm guessing this is just a bunch of removal stuff. Okay, let's look for our units. Alright, not a great hand, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and get Conchologist down. Maybe we'll go with Gifts from Beyond. Okay, go with the Make It Rain. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, we have not found our good units at all. There's Grandfather Fae. That's pretty good. Alright. Could have removal for him. We do have at least one way to protect it if it goes with like a Mystic Shot, but... Okay, he's going for Make It Rain again. Sure. Okay. Let's get some value here. Okay, so he gets the Plunder. Sure. Okay. Alright. Let's start with, actually, I could start with Fizz. He's already played 2 Make It Rains, but...
Oh boy, here I go.
See if he goes with, Twisted Fate. No Twisted Fate. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and attack in. I know he can get a trade there, but that's fine with me. I don't want to give him any more of these straws with this. Okay, so you could have double things. Okay. Could heal this to protect it. That seems good to me, honestly. Alright, so he's likely gonna have Twisted Fate. Like, that's almost surely coming down now. Make it rain. So if I do this... So if I do this here... Yeah, just completely demolishes that. Alright, he's got the rainbow fish. Interesting. Yeah, he can go ahead and get in for some damage. That does not bother me at all. We'll just get more of these guys down. We're just gonna go wide against him. Lantern seems good. I think just attacking in... I mean, he can already block this anyways, so why not just go for it? Get some damage going.
Fire beware.
Okay. That seems fine to me, honestly. Not worried about Fizz right now. Get more phase down. Got Pokey Stick we can use against this if he gets a big attacker going. Okay.
Got the book. Let's start our search.
Let's just pass with the mana. No reason to go too greedy here. Hush doesn't do anything as that, but we do have Pokey Stick for that. So do Pokey Stick there. He's only stolen one thing, so he shouldn't have anything for this. That seems pretty good there. Okay, he's got Gangplank, sure. Okay, he's just going face with everything. Alright. Does he have the burn to do it? Alright, I guess we'll find out. He can do 8 damage to face. Definitely not bringing that in, no reason to. Alright, we got him. Nice.
I know that one.
GG. Okay, so that is Fizz Aphelios, or Aphelios, if you will. Nice little pun in the name there. I like it. In my opinion, this is the best deck in the meta right now. Definitely a tier 1 deck. Maybe it's not number 1, but definitely in top 3 in my opinion. Just so good. Fizz is just such a good attacker. When you get him buffed up, his ability is just so good. Getting him elusive and stopping all spells. Of course, the Fae units are really have a lot of good synergy between Grandfather Fae, Gleaming Lantern, and your attached units. Even Assistant Librarian. So you're able to go wide. Aphelios is just such a good value generator. He gets you exactly what you need at the right time. Overall, just a very, very solid deck. So definitely think it's good for climbing if that's what you're looking to do, climb the ladder. I think this is an excellent deck to do that. All right, so if you get the deck a shot, let me know how it goes for you. Definitely interested in hearing how well you're able to do with it. So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you next time. Take care.